Hello there, Rewatch Squad. Hey, Vanna. Hey, Kelly. Hey, PK. You were too fast. You weren't even watching. That's what she said. That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. Just about to go to bed. Hey. Now don't let me stop you, PK. Hey, no name. I don't know if I would eat those noodles, no name. I don't know what they are. I don't know what that particular type of noodle is. Ramen? I've never had ramen. I'm not interested. I'm not even I don't even want to have ramen. I never have had it, and I don't want to have it. Does that make me weird? Yes, it does. Whatever. Buldak is spicy. Well, I'm really not big on spicy, so I will pass on spicy noodles. Otaku? Yeah, clearly I am not an otaku. I don't eat ramen, so I can't be an otaku. No matter what other traits I have. Cup of noodle just to be like anime. As a hoodie. Hoodie's still good. I haven't really needed to wear it lately. I haven't really needed to wear my hoodie in a few days, so. A couple weeks, actually. I haven't really been needing my hoodie lately. I'm good at missing out. Oh. Well. I guess I'll just suffer. I'll just have to suffer from not knowing what ramen is like. Which we ain't. At Hubbard? Sandy Hubbard? St. Hubert's. Sandy Bowers. It is pretty good. It's pretty good. Do I like wasabi? No. Favorite dish there? Honestly, the chicken fillets. I just get the chicken. I usually just get the chicken fillets. Those basic ass shit, but they're good. The wings aren't bad. The wings are pretty decent. The ribs are okay, as I recall. I feel like I'm pretty sure the ribs were pretty okay. Don't really remember. I know I've had their ribs. I forget if they're good or not. White Tic Tacs aren't good like orange ones. And they've got really good coleslaw. Of all the things, yeah. They have really good coleslaw. So. Surprised you like coleslaw? I do like coleslaw. I don't think I would eat like I don't think I would eat cabbage prepared any other way. You know, like if you boiled cabbage, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to eat it. But that's coleslaw. Yeah, it is good shit. Love dumping out 8 Tic Tacs when I wanted to. I remember once my mom made coleslaw, just like homemade coleslaw. That was good shit. That's something that would probably be fun to try. Gotta eat all 8 now? Yep. Can't let any of them go to waste. Nothing bad quit feels bad. Should feel bad. You're violating the Tic Tac rules. You're violating the Tic Tac rules. Those Tic Tacs wanted to be eaten. But you put them back, they're like, no, eat us, eat us, eat us. Their whole life purpose dismissed. It's Germany, but I didn't want 8. Hey, Pandy. Strongest flavor. I'd eat 8 orange Tic Tacs. I wouldn't. I've never had a Tic Tac. You're like, ooh, good job, no name. Awesome. I assume you mean your driver's license? Hey, Elmer. Congratulations. That's awesome. Anywho's, anyone else have anything new going on? The night as usual. Best time to make pasta. Doctor's appointment in a few hours. I'm going to reschedule because I don't feel like going. Fair enough. I'll be honest with you. If I was living alone, I'd be making pasta 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Guaranteed. If I lived alone, yeah, absolutely, I'd be making pasta in the middle of the night. Feels good. It does. Though in my defense, if I lived alone, middle of the night would be just because like I work evenings, I work nights, so I'd be doing it in the middle of the night just because that's when I'm up. But you know, hey, Monica. Yeah. Same old, same old. Nothing new going on. I did start recording my Final Fantasy 2 Let's Play. I recorded my first episode of my Final Fantasy 2 Let's Play. First episode of my Final Fantasy 2 Let's Play. That was new. What was Walmart turning like? As I recall, very, very brief. Any new books? Nah, haven't. Haven't started reading anything new yet. I really need to, but I. Yeah, as far as Walmart turning like, as I recall, and bear in mind, this was like 2014. So this is 10 years ago. But as I recall, yeah, it's like I don't know. There are a few like really stupid like wearing men's underwear. It's awful. Okay. Yeah, like there were some stupid computer courses to go through. And then actual training was basically like my first shift was spent shadowing somebody, and then they just sort of stuck me on my own. Did I work? Did I work there? 2, 3 years. 3 years. It was about 3 years, I think. 2 or 3 years. Long enough that they actually built a new location and moved everything there. Actually, yes, it was 2 years. So yeah, it was about 2 years that I worked there. Actually, yes, it was 2 years. So yeah, it was about 2 years that I worked there. 1 year there. 1 year, like the first year I was there, it was down on Brookdale Avenue. So it was a good 20-minute walk. I worked for them, but they seemed to pay very well. What I would say, the hourly pay wasn't bad. It was, reasonable hourly rate. Hey, Capone Boxer. The amount you made per hour was okay. Part-time. It was part-time, so there's no guarantee of how many hours you get. When I first started working there, you know, they were when I first started working there this year, they pushed sort of the limit of what part-time was. It was like 35 hours a week. I was getting 30, 35 hours a week, which was sufficient. Shortly after they introduced self-checkouts, holy shit, I get cut. You're lucky if I was getting 20 hours a week. And being part-time, no benefits. Hey, Slammy Meat. I don't know who Rob is. Hey, Nancy. I wear boxers myself, and yes, I also wear boxers. No benefits sucks. It does. It does suck. No vacation days. Days. Sick. Any medication, any treatment, any medication is coming out of your pocket. Or at least anything that's not automatically covered by OHIP is coming out of your pocket. For example, when I had strep throat, the antibiotics were covered by OHIP, but there was a sort of like an extra medication thing designed to sort of soothe the pain in the throat. I had to pay for that out of pocket because no benefits. So yeah, Pandy, that would be the thing that I would recommend you check. Is it part-time or full-time? If it's full-time, then yeah, Walmart's probably as reasonable a place to work as any. If it's part-time, okay, look for something better. That said, if you sort of need work, you need a job, you need a job. So He says, unmute me or take your shirt off. I will do neither. Not sure if it's full or part. Doing a lot of same-day interviews now. If it's Rob Lowe, then he can go fuck himself. If it's Rob Lowe, then he can go fuck himself. Hi, Zach. And no, I'm not taking anything off. Hey, Waffles. Didn't Rob Lowe, like, record a sex video with an underage girl? This owner works 39 hours, still part-time, no benefits. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, Nancy. Rob Lowe. Actor. He was in 80s. He was big in the 80s, and then his career just ended up kind of dying. Yeah. Yeah, so he recorded, so when he was 24, when Lowe was 24, he recorded a sex tape of himself with a 22-year-old and a 16-year-old. He does the Atkins diet. Yes. He was on Parks and Rec. I'm like, good for him, I guess, but yeah. Well, nah, I suppose he did. I suppose he has continued to have a reasonably successful career. He was on. I have no memory of ever hearing anything about. Sure thing, Slammy. And then yeah, Parks and Recreation. Ban people for having different opinions. No. Depends on what those opinions are, Slammy. That's Robin Thicke. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what those opinions are. I don't know who the fuck he is. If I banned him, then that pissed me off. Against free speech. I'm not the fucking government. This is not a public square. All Hollywood actors and politicians are satanic and corrupt. Except maybe Billy Crystal. He's pretty good. He's pretty great. Illuminati. Kanye West is banned from Instagram. Kanye West is banned from Instagram mentions. Makes sense. I mean, how do you know I'm not into that, Slammy? Good old reverse Cleveland steamer. Kanye has some big mental health issues. Ugh. Kanye has some big ego issues. And some interested in Hungarian curry pot. He's been diagnosed with bipolar. So a lot of other people who aren't assholes. Never had curry. I think I have had curry, and I think I have enjoyed curry. Like, I'm pretty sure my mom used to make curry every once in a while, and I enjoyed it. I think. Pretty sure anyway. Do I know what it is? Yes, I know. Oh, do I know what the Hungarian? I don't know what a Hungarian curry pot is now. I know what curry is, but I don't know what a Hungarian curry pot is. Aside from maybe being a pot from Hungary that has been used for curry. Ban me if I say it. I mean, entirely possible. Entirely possible I would. Because it'd be like, yeah, that's not appropriate at all. But I will pass on looking it up. A Dutch oven. Hey, bye bye. I know what a Dutch oven is, yeah. I will pass on looking up what it is. I feel like I don't really need to know what it is. Those things where it's like, if you were to say what it is, would I ban you? Maybe. Would I be right to ban you though? Say what it is, would I ban you? Maybe. Would I be right to ban you though? I'm thinking, it's one of those things where it's like, you would be right. Where it's like, I would be completely justified in it. Where it's like, nobody could argue that it was, that I shouldn't. Looked it up, it's gross. Not even physically possible. Looked it up and wish it didn't be possible, but difficult and messy. Arkansas Sawduster? No. Can I just note that? Can I just not note that I'm like apparently the only one here who's not a schmuck and looks up? Everyone was like, look at this super gross thing. Okay. Like, no, I'm fine not knowing what this super gross thing is. Icelandic yogurt clog. It's about eating poop. Fair enough. I have no, like, that stuff, that does gross me out. Like, poop grosses me out. and pee. Yeah, I don't really want to know about that sort of thing. That is not my kink. Thought it'd be a neat dish. So you learn about the world and what's going on in it. Hi, Wiener. Yeah. Accusations of killing cats? Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Say that shit again and I'll like, make an accusation like that again and I will just fucking ban you. Because, yeah, fuck that. Fuck you. I deleted Wiener's comment. I've aged 20 years. I mean, I'm 39 years old. I'm old. I'm getting up there in age. So I said. Accusations of killing cats. So, this is the one warning. Accusations of animal abuse. That shit gets a ban. Also, as far as getting a dog, I don't like dogs. I have no interest in getting a dog. Dogs, I'm deeply, deeply uncomfortable with around dogs. Any dog. Any dog. Doesn't matter the size or breed or anything. They make me uncomfortable. It's like, oh, you can just get over that. But I don't want to. I don't want to get over it. 39 years young. No, old. 39 years old. Yeah, I feel old. So used to feel that way until I got a dog. He's my little man. No, that works for you. And that like cats are usually gay. I mean, first off, that's bullshit. Second of all, I am aspiring trans. Like I do at some point. I do at some point intend to hope to transition. So JFK endorsed his sister's lobotomy. Ugh. Yeah, forgot about that. Will I have boobies? Possibly. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, certainly JFK had some policies that were beneficial, blah, 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 but there's a lot of shit that I don't agree with about JFK as well. I don't want big ones. B cup at most is what, you know, B cup at most, I think, is what I'd be comfortable with. Brain for a brain, I say. Sounds fair to me. Shaving and dressing in more feminine. At some point. At some point, I will. So still the dresses. Yes. Hey, Pika. I still have the couple that I did buy. Will I change my name? Yeah. Again, eventually. I don't have much of an ass anyway, I don't think. No, PK. Yeah, then I mean, of shaking my ass or of shaving, interesting. No, it's. I mean, I am like. I mean, there is definitely fear regarding eventual transition. Definitely be a boring woman. Hey, little Craig. I mean, I'm a boring person. You know, it is a scary prospect. But beyond that, it's just, I don't know. I want to be out on my own before I start. That's really what it comes down to is I want to be out on my own before I start. Women are brave and exciting. I mean, there's a lot of women who would disagree with you. Yeah, nice. Good question. I do not wipe my ass and smell. Yeah, there's my going. Yeah, there is. Detransitioning is a thing, especially because I have no, like, I'm not interested in surgeries. Like, I don't really have any interest in surgery, so. Saying up to get my own place. Yeah. Hey, Barbara. Get my own place, among other things, yeah. All the women I associate with are strong black queens. They're strong black queens. And even then, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of. I do not meet. Nah, waffles. It's surgery is. I don't know. Truthfully, I just don't like the idea of surgery in general. Yeah, I just have no interest in getting surgery. Like, I have no interest in any surgeries that aren't like medically necessary. I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of like needles and surgery and recovery times and pain and bleh. No, thank you to all of that. Too late in life to transition. It is never too late to transition. Until that was surgery. Exactly. Not remove mess just for no reason. Not for no reason. Because she chose to. can have different opinions. What I would say to that is, as soon as their opinions start affecting other people, all right, well, that's second time that been accused of neglecting. That's the second time you accused me of neglecting Tibbet, so yeah, you can just go away now, Wiener Wagon. No such thing. Yet, how dare they? My my sexuality, women. I'm attracted to women. Asexual, not asexual, just low sex drive and just yeah, indeed. Yeah. How dare I want the place where I interact with people to be fun and pleasant? You know, the real world where you can't just silence people. I mean, people are often loud. You're hungry? Make some late night pasta. You think I'm bi? No, I have no attraction to men. Like, genuinely, I just have no attraction at all to men. I am attracted to women, though. What I had to eat today? Yeah, basically nothing. Some a muffin and some bites of snack food. I'm a ladies' man. As indicated by my walk. As indicated by uh, by how I manage my ambulation. Quarter past 3. Bunch of people just left Alex's Shook live stream. Oh. Oh, well, that's shitty, Monica. Oh. Any, how are they rating your recovery chances? Are they figuring that they'll, like, did they catch it in time to get a tumor removed? Were they able to catch it early? Cancer's a bitch. Think it's spread, so I have to go for more testing. Yeah. I've been mastectomy at 30 or 28 now. Ugh. Yeah, that's genetics are also a bitch. Yeah. Hopefully they caught it in time and they're able to deal with it. Hi, Greg. Like, no. No developments on the horizon. Different. No. Same place I've been living for the past year. And it has been a year that I've been living here. It's a couple days away. Yeah. It'll be a year on what? Wednesday? So, Wednesday or Thursday? Yeah, I've been living here for a full year now. So, conserving energy and eating my own poopies? No. Because I'm pretty sure that wouldn't actually. I'm pretty sure that doesn't actually work. He's not a rabbit. I'm definitely not a rabbit. You can tell by by how few vegetables I eat. I'm just sleeping in. Is it's one of those things where it's like I didn't want to wake up early enough to shower before work, so the way I live with. Just renting from an older couple. Still no action game streams. No, not for streaming. No. Like for me. Uh, Still in pain. I did. We did check in with each other a couple days ago. We did text, short, a little bit a couple days ago. Just seeing how she's doing, and yeah, her back pain is pretty bad. But healthcare is expensive, and healthcare is expensive over there, so it sucks. It's rough for everybody. It is expensive not dying. Costs a lot of money just to not die. You know? 100 subs, but change her name to everything. I was not aware that she changed her channel name. What kind of food do I typically eat? Junk. I mostly eat junk food. Do I consider these last days? No. I mean, it is very likely that her weight is a big part of what is causing her health issues. $100K plaque might say Everyday Miriam on it. Cool. We're not in the end times. It's just it's a shitty. It's just a really shitty time. It's not the end times. It's interesting times in the Chinese curse sense. Yeah, it's like may you live in interesting times is an old Chinese curse, and that is what we are living in. Things will get better eventually. It's just that eventually part. And hard to know how. It's hard to say how things will improve. How bad are things going to get before they start getting better? And is it going to require a whole lot of bloodshed to get better? Like, hard to say, but is it going to be a revolution? Are we going to be like, are people going to start killing the rich? Is that what's going to happen? Hard to say. Because there's like a couple hundred, a couple hundred people whose deaths would probably make the world a whole lot better, frankly. Versus super annoying. They kind of are, actually. Honestly, I've gotten bored of their trolling as well. Fuck them. I'm just gonna ban them. They are boring. Here's a list. I mean, there's like a couple hundred billionaires. It's like there's a couple hundred billionaires who like basically like control everything, who are responsible for the vast majority of what's going on, of the problems in the world. You know, the 1% of the 1% type of deal. What's my job? Customer service. People are greedy and don't want to share. Yep. The more they get, the more they want. Yep. Yeah, I mean, at a certain level of wealth, it just turns into a dick measuring competition. I think the Forest 500 should be abolished. Get rid of the Forbes 500 list. Stop like at a certain point, just stop tracking how wealthy certain people are. Stop acknowledging that this person has more money than that person. It stops mattering. Once people start getting into net worth of tens of billions and hundreds of billions of dollars, it doesn't matter if one person has more than another. They're all fucking awful. They're all part of the problem. Also, get rid of the Forbes 500 in the sense of just seizing all their wealth and spreading it around. Yeah, there is a level of wealth that is so far beyond what anyone could ever need that it just becomes evil. What is too much money? I mean, it's going to vary from person to person, but $1 billion, $1 billion is too much money. The existence of billionaires is just a failure of society. Over 10 million? I mean, 10 million isn't all that much anymore. 100 years ago, $10 million was a ridiculous amount of wealth. These days, 10 million isn't that bad. 10 million isn't. It's a lot of money. It's enough for any responsible person to live off for the rest of their life. Thing is, $10 million, it does kind of change you and you start becoming less responsible. But most people won't earn 10 million in their entire life. Sure. But they shouldn't need more. I mean, maybe they shouldn't, but I'm not going to begrudge somebody. I'm not going to begrudge somebody for having $50 million. Even $100 million. I'm not going to begrudge somebody for even $100 million. They're rich, but they're not the problem. Like, even at that point, they're not actually the problem. If it's in the USA with weird healthcare and someone's meant to earn $100K a month, sure. I'm just kidding. I mean, $1 billion. Like, once somebody hits $1 billion, yeah, then it's fair to eat them. I mean, there's also the issue of how they're making that money. It's got a $2,500 hospital bill for basically nothing. Yep. Manta rays reproduce asexually sometimes. Neat. Worst offenders are people who enforce rules. God, yeah. Yeah, those people are definitely part of the problem. Yeah, like, I don't know, somebody who's worth like $250 million based on a whole bunch of different, because they've got like a fashion line and a perfume line and real estate, and invested in real estate and blah blah blah, whatever. CEOs of arms companies, not a fan of those people. Bill Gates, the only rich person that does stuff with work. I mean, a lot of them do, but it's tax write-off shit. And even then, it usually, they're not doing anywhere near enough. It usually comes with a lot of strings attached. And, like Bill Gates, he's a big proponent of like charter schools and shit, which I would argue doesn't help the poor. There's a lot of shit that Bill Gates could be doing to genuinely help people. Fuck, Bill Gates could like, I don't know. I think honestly, the thing that gets me, rich people could just go on GoFundMe and just start donating to the healthcare, like to people looking for help covering healthcare costs. They could just like start covering hospital bills for people. Bill Gates could just be like, here's $1 billion to cover everyone, to cover the health expenses of everyone looking for GoFundMe, looking for help on GoFundMe. But they don't do that because that's direct help. Instead, what they do is, I mean, like, Bill Gates, helping to wipe out malaria in Africa. Great, that's definitely very good stuff. Malaria vaccines and shit like that. That is very good shit. No question there. But a lot of other stuff is more less direct help and more like help if they like in ways that benefits the things that Bill Gates believes in. Taylor Swift buys carbon offset for her jet, apparently. Yippee. She also uses that jet way too much. She should not be flying anywhere near as much as she actually does. So a meme and it was like Taylor Swift going to the other side of her jet, and it'd be a jet inside. Be fun to give people money too. Yeah. Or like, I'm pretty sure Flint, Michigan still doesn't have clean water. You know, like when did that whole thing start? And I'm pretty sure the pipes still haven't actually been fixed there. Yeah. Bill Gates could just, oh, hey, Flint, here's money to fix those pipes. And oh, by the way, government, start doing your fucking job and doing this fucking maintenance. Heard a rumor Stevie Wonder isn't even blind. Did he catch that microphone? He's just that good. When you spend enough time with microphones, mental health, rental crisis in my city in Australia. Yep. She just came here. People kicked locals out of Airbnb so they could jack the price up for Taylor Swift fans driving from other states, countries. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is a big problem. I mean, that's not Taylor Swift didn't do that, but she is so contributing to the culture that does that. Locals were in the Airbnb because he can't get a rental yet. Yeah, landlords are fucking evil. Landlords are fucking evil. Hey, Mia. I don't know who Mr. Snowflakes is, and I don't give a shit. He says nice things about me. Well, that's nice. I have the actually, I think I did have a follow today. Like somebody did follow me on Twitter today, and I checked out their feed, and they mentioned like Mr. Snowflake's thing, and the person who followed me was like just full of shit talking Chantel, so I blocked them. But if dude's saying nice things about me, you know, I have a very strong suspicion that I don't actually give a shit about him saying nice things about me. Because I would have to wonder, what does he say about her? Anyway, gonna call it an evening for now. It is over an hour, so I'm gonna call it a night. Oh, that's fine, Mia. So, thanks for coming. Will I be back tomorrow? I showered today, so I will be back tomorrow. I don't really need to shower, I don't really need to shower every day. Second day, I still look fine. It's the third day. It's on the third day that it's like, oh yeah, my hair's getting greasy, and yeah, I just start looking gross. So, hey, Pandy, you are not blocked, Pandy. Not sure why your comments might not have been showing up. Twitter is weird. Twitter is just fucking weird sometimes. Once I'm on the shower, it's fine. So thanks for coming, everybody. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night for now.